Welcome to Bullshit TV. I am your host. Um, yeah. So, Nancy Grace. We're gonna talk about Nancy Grace for a little bit. Like I said, welcome to Bullshit TV. Um, Nancy Grace has reemerged from whatever basement she was placed in because Nancy Grace was that bitch back then. When I was a little bit younger, old in my early 20s or whatever, I used to watch her because I love Nancy Grace because the way she delivered the news, the facts, it was harsh, but it was real. You feel what I'm saying? It was facts. It was just the delivery was different than when we was used to seeing why they sleep, why they sleep. So I was drawn into her audience or whatever for a little bit, and then later down the road, because I only had a little short stint with her. I'm not gonna lie, but I say about maybe 2 years, 3 years. I was watching her, and then she had a fall from grace, punt intended. Um, just because of the way her delivery went, something like somebody, you know, ended their journey. You know what I mean? So, because of, I guess, her reporting, like I said, I was about in my early 20s when this happened. And then you just never heard from her again because of what happened to the person. She was reporting on the case, and I don't know if some of the shit she was saying was untrue or it was just really too much. You know what I'm saying? Because it was Nancy Grace. She was big. You know what I'm saying? And it was the end of her. So now she has reemerged because of this Shaquilla Robinson. Nancy Grace, listen to me, and you listen to me very, very clearly, because you know what I'm saying. You feel what I mean? So right now, you believe this shit happened years ago. Um, so you feel like this is an opportunity for you to get back into the whatever. So, and as a person of your stature, you're trying to get back in the game. You may have never fallen off, but I have never heard of you after that little incident. But the warning is do not take this moment for granted because this can revive your career or whatever. But we watching you, and that's facts. We're watching you, and it's just a simple fact of you're using a black person to get back into the graces of the news outlet or whatever career department you are in. You feel what I'm saying? Because black people has been exploited enough, and it's always the black woman helping out the damsel in distress. You feel me? She needs to be rebuilt, so she's using Shaquilla Robinson. So anything comes out on whatever, you know what I'm talking about, Nancy Grace, you know you would never come back from that. That's one thing about us. We are forgiving, whatever, but once we shun you, it's over with. And I'm not talking about in a violent way. I'm talking about just cutting off ties. You are dead weight, and your morals was fucked up. So I don't care if just by you starting to come back, reemerge with the story, and you get justice for Shaquilla Robinson in the United States of America, the shit can happen. Because right now that may not be even an option on the table. But because I said I wasn't going to report on this situation anymore, but I'm going to report on it and then I'm going to let it go. You feel what I'm saying? Because I said what I said about it, and people is aware, and some type of justice is going to come back from the reporting from the people. But I don't want you to take this as a weapon, because I always believe people need second chances, but it's always warnings before the fall. But basically, you're going to do right by us. So all that negative shit, you better not say nothing about it unless it's going to help us. That's it. Don't be on no bullshit that what got you caught up with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you are a woman of stature and you know the opportunities and you know your voice that you had, because you could have been way bigger now. You probably would have had your own news station bigger than what it was. Because you was that bitch back then. So do not shit on this woman's name for you trying to get back in the good graces of the TV world, the entertainment world, or whatever, news, whatever. Because you know how black folks get. Till next time.